What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the future of Marvel. So we've just had a pretty big announcement in the last couple of hours about when the Phase 4 slate will be revealed. And it's not going to be at San Diego Comic-Con like most people think, but like I've always said, it will be D23. Why? Because San Diego, they're paying to go there. D23, it's their own expo. People pay to attend to go there and get exclusive footage and information that is only revealed there. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any videos. We do videos like this all week long. So Disney has revealed a synopsis for what is going to happen at their event. It reads like this. The Walt Disney Studios will present a behind-the-scenes look at its blockbuster collection of up-and-coming films on Saturday, August the 24th at 10 p.m. Fans will see what's on the drawing board for the acclaimed filmmakers at Walt Disney Animated Studios, Pixar Animated Studios, and get a peek at the exciting slate of live-action projects from Disney to Marvel Studios to Star Wars. As always, attendees will be treated to exclusive footage, special guests, and more. So this literally tells us that it's very unlikely at San Diego Comic-Con next month that we're going to get anything. At best case scenario, we might get something to do with Black Widow and the Eternals and Shang-Chi, as they are already revealed. But nothing's going to be revealed until end of the summer, really, which is August. So you've got to attend there if you want to see the official slate. It appears to me and a lot of people that Marvel are not really there in attendance because they're not going to reveal much until their own event. And DC are not really there. I mean, they've said they're not going to be in the main Hall H. You might get a tiny bit, but not much. So if you are going to San Diego Comic-Con this year, happily, I'm not going this year. And it's good because it appears that no major studios when it comes to Marvel with DC are really going to be showing much off. So if you are new to the channel, we are doing a giveaway for Spider-Man Far From Home tickets. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel with notifications on and let me know below. Are you pretty upset that we're getting no real Marvel information till August? Because everyone is going around presuming that it's going to be at San Diego because that's the generic thing. Let's hit San Diego Comic-Con. But no, it makes a perfect business sense for Marvel, for Disney to wait for their D23 Expo in August until they reveal the slate there. So we're literally going to find out nothing about the Disney streaming service platform that is coming out. We might find a bit at Comic-Con, but not really going to find anything. But also in the news, apparently the Phase 4 slate has actually been leaked, revealed ahead of Disney 23, supposedly. But with all of these leaks, you gotta take them with a pinch of salt. Why? Because there's been so many different slates that have leaked. But for some reason, loads of different news, but let's not call them news publications, loads of different comic book websites are talking about them, so let's just go over them. And they're only really going over ones that we've already heard about. So Black Widow, which is currently shooting, the Eternals, which is going to start shooting soon, which would start Angelina Jolie and the actor that plays Rob Stark. Also, apparently, Keanu Reeves linked with the project now. Black Widow 2, Shang-Chi, which we know the Mandarin's going to be involved with. They've already confirmed it's going to be the first martial arts Asian-based movie. Doctor Strange 2, which we're having rumors and reports that it's going to start shooting early in 2020, but there's reports saying it was going to start shooting this month. So that doesn't really mean anything. Thor 4, well, if Thor 4 is going to come out, it's going to be a while because Chris Hemsworth basically said that he wants 1 year out of acting. Ant-Man 3, that was literally confirmed already by Michael Douglas, saying there's been talks. Captain Marvel 2, we already know that because she's got a 6 to 7 deal movie contract, so that's not really anything new. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, we've already known about that. James Gunn's back on board. They can't start shooting till Suicide Squad 2's finished. And then it says Marvel is teasing the development of 3 takes on the Avengers. Now, yet again, guys, this is nothing new. New Avengers, Young Avengers, Dark Avengers. And it explains they want to move away from decade-long sagas in favor of mini short arcs. Now, we went over something very, very similar to this a few weeks ago. So Dark Avengers is cool, yeah, because we all know, spoiler warning, the post-credits scene for Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be based around Norman Osborn, and he is going to form the Sinister Six, and eventually the Dark Avengers, or are the Dark Avengers and the Sinister Six going to turn out to be the same thing? So the New Avengers, which will be pretty cool, which will be basically the old Avengers that stick around combined with some new Avengers, which would be pretty sweet. The young Avengers will be like Cassie Lang, Scott Lang's daughter, and a few other people, Hawkeye's daughter, etc. That would be pretty awesome. And then it ends with this. Finally, he notes that there will be a clear divide between Earth and space-based heroes from now on, and apparently driving the Earth-based plot lines will be Norman Osborn, who we should see introduced in Spider-Man Far From Home. The only problem with all this Spider-Man Far From Home Norman Osborn stuff is there's only one movie left on the contract. So if Norman Osborn is coming through, the properties for that, I'm pretty sure, are owned by Sony, so they're going to have to renegotiate something huge. But I guess they've already renegotiated the Spider-Man movie deal secretly, potentially, and there was a rumor early today that the Fantastic Four will be coming out in 2022 with the director of the Ant-Man and Wasp director, Peyton Reed. That will be very interesting. It's going to be set in the 60s, but it's not going to be your generic origin story. And it's going to be quantum realm based, maybe with the Black Knight maybe being introduced. That is very interesting. So obviously slates can last 4 to 5 years. So Slate 5, Phase 5 could in theory start in 2023. But also there would be another Spider-Man movie in between these movies, somewhere around 2022, maybe 2023. Can't really see it being any earlier, because although it's distributed by Sony, they do like to slide it in with whatever Marvel's plans are. If they are going to keep this Spider-Man universe inside of the MCU, which realistically, from a money point of view, it doesn't make much sense for Sony to pull out, even though Homecoming did flop, but it is on Netflix as well, so I guess they've made money off it from Netflix. Why did I say it flopped? Because literally it's a Spider-Man movie. So every Spider-Man movie in this century should turn over 1 billion. Captain Marvel first movie turned over 1 billion. So Spider-Man is literally supposed to be really popular, but his numbers don't really show. Yes, he's very popular when it comes to toy sales, but his movie didn't even gross 900 million, which is not really good, seeing as Spider-Man is supposed to be every kid's favorite. And that is where the Hulk slides into people's DMs. And the Hulk also has one more movie left. So maybe it could be Avengers World War Hulk, like I said in yesterday's video, which did get some pretty cool feedback. So guys, let me know, is this actually the leaked slate? Is this going to be the last video I'm going to have to talk about the leaked slate? As we know, it won't be coming till D23. If anyone tells you it's coming to San Diego Comic-Con, then they are just trying to push some kind of agenda, because it literally says in the description for D23 that you will be getting a sneak peek of everything coming from Disney Studios, Marvel Studios, and Star Wars. Special footage, exclusive footage. You know, like it did with Infinity War, when people went to D23, they got to see the Infinity War trailer months before it was revealed. Yes, there will be descriptions online, but literally, I think what they do usually is they take people's phones off them and they stop them recording, so you can't leak anything, which is good, but it's also bad. It is really expensive to attend Disney 23, especially if you don't live in America. It's going to be very interesting. As I say, Comic-Con this year sounds very boring because DC's not there. They're not showing off anything relevant, really, although DC's got a lot of cool stuff coming. With the cancellation of Swamp Thing, it appears Marvel's not really going to be there in much of a capacity, which makes sense. Why would they want to rent a place out like San Diego Comic-Con, pay a bunch of money to reveal stuff when realistically they could just hold it back 2 months? Well, it's not even 2 months, July, August. It's the month after, and then reveal it at their own expo. It makes more business sense for them to just hold it off there and release it at their own expo, where people actually have to pay them to get the info out of them and not the other way. Because like, people don't realize this, but it costs studios a lot of money to attend things like Comic-Con, to attend things like E3. It costs the companies thousands of pounds and dollars, if not more than that, to attend these events and reveal stuff. So it makes a lot more sense for them just to reveal it at their own expo. So guys, let me know, is this the final slate? It won't be the final slate, because there's always someone that worked on something and it always gets leaked. I mean, literally guys, if you go to Google and type in Marvel leaks, there's MovieWebs, comicbook.com, WeGotItCovered.com, literally 3 websites reporting the same story within an hour of each other. So like I say guys, when leaks come out, literally every single publication is reporting it. There's even more, there's so many publications reporting, Screen Geek, Inverse, there's so many publications, comic book websites reporting literally the same story. So is it a leak? Isn't it a leak? I don't know. It's just a bit weird sometimes when something leaks, it's everywhere. Then other times something leaks, it's not there. So it's really hard when to pick and choose what to talk about on the Warstu channel with you guys. So like always, if you want to enter that competition, just let me know down below what is going on in Phase 4 and subscribe to the channel. And then you will be entered in the competition to win tickets for Spider-Man Far From Home, which literally doesn't come out that far away now, really. We are just over 3 weeks away from it coming out. Yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks. 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks this coming Wednesday, which will be pretty... Tuesday, sorry. This coming Tuesday. So that'd be pretty cool. So like always, guys, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.